Hello everybody and welcome to Slay the Spire. Last time we got lucky. I'm not gonna lie to you. I looked at the footage. It was bad. We won by the grace of sheer luck. And admittedly we eventually thought to be smart at the end a little bit, but yeah, it got bad. So we can do standard Slay the Spire. We can even do dailies. Is this a thing? Let's try out this daily beta nonsense. Connecting to time server. It's an ironclad. We got 21 hours left on this nonsense. You no longer heal when entering new acts. The map shows only question marks. Resting at rest sites heals 20% of your HP rather than 30. This all seems incredibly difficult. Well, let's die. I'm sure this will be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Apple software update. Could you, like, actually fuck off? Time for a challenge. Granted. Alright, so, we got Sharon's Ashes to start. Literally doesn't matter which one we pick. We want to just have the most options possible. Let's take this route first, I guess. The more options we have possible, then, I mean, just in case if we get the ability to see or something dumb, then the better off we'll be. We're going to hit each of these guys once, we're going to defend once, and then we're going to take a lot of damage. 9. But we're going to heal up 6 of it, so far it's only like a permanent 3. That's not so bad. And we got one of them within lethal, and if we get 3 strikes, they're out. Or just a bash to kill one and a strike to kill the other, so that's a good start. Thank you for healing, I appreciate it. Energy potion, very nice. And now we get to start thinking. So, Body Slam isn't bad once it's upgraded, and Rampage can get very good very fast, but I still think that Flame Barrier is probably the best bet out of the bunch. 2 cost cards for the Ironclad are actually stellar. And we are kind of playing against time right now. The faster we go, the better off we go. So, Gremlin, madly shuffling cards. Alright, let's see what we get. Good Instincts, that would be nice. There's Metallicize, which isn't bad. Yeah, I'll take it, why not? Let's see, Metallicize, we can definitely go for that, sure. And now, ooh, Writhe. Yeah, I'm glad that we missed out on that one. What's this? Writhe. We'll miss it on purpose. Unfortunately, we don't get to pick up Juggernaut. Sad face. Now, the good news is we did get a free block, and, I mean, Metallicize can be really good, but it's going to require some turns of actual, like, you know, setup to get either one of those, like, to get one of those things working, and honestly, Metallicize is okay, not ideal. Unless we get some good relics to go with it. You know what, in this particular case, do we just take the 3 so that way we have 6 HP left to go, and then that we can, like, kind of rely on being able to guard once to not die for it? Yeah, you know what, like, I'm not gonna overthink this. Currently, my brain is trying to say words, and my words don't want to come out of my mouth properly, but you get the idea. So we do this, we'll gain 7, which means we take another 2. I'd rather not take any. If we Flame Barrier, he'll take 4, which is 15, and then we'll strike him, which wasn't, yeah, okay, so he's down to 9. All we have to do is draw, like, 2 reasonable attacks, and he's done. Like, just 100% toasted. We drew, like, 2 or 3 of, you know, the strikes we had. They're not reasonable attacks, but they're good enough for us. Now, Iron Wave, I've heard, is pretty good, considering it gives you block and damage. So, you know what, let's go for an Iron Wave. I'm down with picking those up. Now, I think that going this way gives us the most options. We'll go up through the middle. A Dead End. Okay, we get to remove a card, transform a card, or upgrade a card. It is worth removing a card for free, and especially if it involves removing a strike. So I'll go ahead and do that immediately, as that allows us to actually pick up some more attacks, which I'm totally okay with. What's this way? It's some worms. Sure. Might as well Metallicize so we got the free turn to do it. There's no sense in using Iron Wave this turn, so we'll just get a kill instead. Alright, now it's just this Joker. Spike Slime M. We're gonna call him Mike. So Mike is just continuing to lick us, which it's like a little bit of a problem considering that we don't want to get licked. Sounds bad. But like, I rather would have attacked that turn, and now this turn he's got like 8, you know, coming in, and I'm a little bit sad about that. The good news is we're going to be able to block all of it and deal him damage at the same time. We're just putting a Flame Barrier, then striking him once. He's going to hurt himself. He's down to 12. We just need 2 strikes. Just 2 strikes, and he's a toasted individual. At least lightly toasted, because we did attack him that one time. Unfortunately, not 2 strikes. Iron Wave and a normal strike. Feels bad, man. That's okay, though. We do have the ability to kill him next turn, practically guaranteed. I don't see how we don't, honestly. Like, there's literally no way that we don't. So he dies. Fantastic. We don't take any damage. This is pretty good. We got through here. Now, I know I've said Combust is amazing, and I still stand by that. I still think that Combust is pretty good. We will continue this way. Now, we don't heal anymore. But oh god, this is an elite, and this is a scary one. I suggest that we... I think this is the time that we use our energy potion, hilariously. Combust, flame barrier, metallicize, and then strike. Perfect. Alright, so we aren't going to take any damage. We're now dealing 12 damage a turn just because Combust exists. And sure, we take 1 damage every time. But I do think that Combust is actually a good card. You don't want more than one of it, but it means that if you see Rupture, Rupture suddenly becomes like an immediately, eminently usable card. 3 strikes. It's 18. It's not quite enough to get a kill. So how about we block a little bit of this damage, and then we'll deal as much damage as we possibly can to this boy in the middle. He is now within killing range. We are only going to take 8 damage from this little volley here, which is fine. Now we just need enough damage to kill this guy in the middle, and we should be okay. I'm a little worried because as it stands right now, first off, we didn't get the damage. Second, might as well just pop good instincts because we can. Oh wait, no, he does die! Corruption! Or, sorry, not combustion. There's too many, like, C starting phoneme words with a shun at the end to make me happy at this point. Now, the problem is that these two jokers are doing the same attacks at the same time. So, like, this would have been the great turn to have all the defense that we had last time, but we don't have any of them. So we're just gonna have a bad time. We'll block as much of that damage as we can. I guess we'll bash because it's slightly more damage than using only the 1 strike that we can manage. Now, Sharon's Ashes is helping here, as the Dazes are dealing damage. However, it is worth mentioning that I'm kind of annoyed that they keep attacking in tandem. It would have been good to attack the front one first. Like, as soon as we saw the intents, from here on out, we need to remember, kill the ones that are, like, priority goes to one of the ones that are doubling. We'll strike this guy. We will defend because we might as well, and then we'll strike this guy. He'll take another 4, and then another 6 off of that, and then he dies. Fantastic. So I think that combustion there was well worth its time. Oh, Warpaint. Amazing. Well, it's guaranteed to hit... it could hit Good Instincts and Flame Barrier. That'd be cool. It got Good Instincts. That's not bad. It's now free, and we do have an 8 defend, which is kind of nice. Hemokinesis. Strong. Very strong. Body Slam... potentially stronger. So we're going to go for a body slam here. 1 is not going to hurt us. In fact, 1 should help. Okay, look at these jokers. Do we have combustion flame barrier? We do not. We have something else instead. We have flame barrier, good instincts, and then a 19 damage body slam. So I feel pretty vindicated right now. Now, do we want a combustion? It depends on what we draw. If we combustion and we can get enough other stuff to make it worth it, yeah, I'd be down. Not the case this time, however. Actually, hold on. We bash him, kill him, defend, and then we don't take any damage from... Or at least we only take 1 damage from this joker. And now combustion does not make sense. At all. Yeah, at all. We're good. Just strike him twice. Oh, what? This whole time. We could kill him right now and also take 1 damage, but I'd rather not. It's not worth it. We'll just kill him next turn. I can't believe I didn't hit him once. That was a bit of an oversight. I didn't realize he still had his thing. That's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. So, good strike. Strength potion here is nice. And there's Rupture. Holy shit. Sign me up. Can we please get a campfire? Not a campfire. Let's see. Trip, potentially helpful. Warcry is very good in this situation, as is Inflame. Do we want to remove a card? Potentially. What do we got here? Upgrade 2 random attacks. And apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Considering that this is starting to look a lot like the last round that we played, I think that it's worth our time to spend our money as such. Get 1 Warcry, get Inflame, because it's very good, and I think that Uppercut is a worthwhile attack. It is just strong. But... you know what? Nah, we don't have enough attacks otherwise. We're going to go for an uppercut. We'll remove cards later, I think. But right now, it's just not a viable option. Head through here. Here's a chest. It's a lantern. Not bad. Go this way since it gives us the most options moving forward. And it's a Spike Slime. Larry. Hey, Larry. How's it going? I suggest that we uppercut and that we strike him to start with, doing as much damage as possible. We still have 1 energy, so we might as well hit him. Is that going to knock him below 35? No. It will not, and it'll get him fairly close, so that way, hopefully, next turn, we can make him split, you know, and he'll feel unfortunate for it. Let's see. None of this is what I was looking for. I think that we Warcry just to see what happens, and we put Flame Barrier back on the top of our deck. He is about to split, I get the feeling. Let's Metallicize, let's Rupture, and let's Strike. So he will now split. He'll split into two slightly smaller people, but that's not, it's neither here nor there. That's honestly okay. Get out of here, thank you. Now we should draw corruption. There's a high chance we do anyway. And by corruption I mean combustion. You get the idea. Point is, he's going to try attacking us. I don't want him to, but at the same time, I'm going to probably just do this. Do I want a good instincts? I mean, it's free. I might as well. So we're going to go ahead, hit them both for 4. That's worthwhile, I think, HP-wise. We also get 1 strength, which does help with our speeding up of this fight. And then these two jokers are going to attack me and lick me and do all these other cute things that these tiny little slimes do. Hey, look! Mike brought his friend. Dickhead. We inflame. We defend. And then we body slam for 9. That seems reasonable. We are going to go ahead and get enough energy to not, like, get hurt from this one dude, and that's fine. Metallicize proving to be actually, you know, pretty useful here, just because of the fact that it's not afflicted by frail at all. Ooh, neither of them are attacking. Sehr interessant. We probably should have done that the other way around. I don't mind, however. We're going to leave it be. He'll take his 4. We definitely should have done it the other way around. We would have probably taken 1 less damage, but it's probably okay. We're going to attack this guy. We're going to kill him. It's not even going to be hard. Boom. And we gain 6. So we're actually really healthy. We're doing fine. Now, disarm is a great way to do things here. I think that cleave would be nice to have as well. But, you know what? 1 cleave won't hurt. It's just that I will kick myself if we pick up a whirlwind later on. And whereas I think that disarm is particularly good most of the time. So we'll go for a disarm. We'll go here this way. And it's this guy. Alright, so if you get disarm first turn, and we did, I would suggest that we disarm him. Just reduce his strength a little bit, then bash him, and then strike him for as much as we possibly can. Alright, it's sort of a damage race, and it's a shame that we don't have Iron Wave for the next turn, where it would have actually been helpful. Is it not attack cards? Whenever you play a skill. Okay, so we can actually use Inflame to good effect here, and then just smash him, keep up the vulnerable, weaken him, and that way we only take 3 damage this turn. Seems reasonable, and I'll take my 3 damage fairly happily, honestly. Now, next turn, I would like to try to do as much damage as I possibly can. Not gonna happen. Body Slam's gonna do very little. We strike. We strike. I think we metallicize here, just so we can avoid taking all the damage in the world. Do we want to take this 18? It's not worth using the energy potion, if I'm being completely honest. We'll take our 15, because, you know, vulnerability sucks, but that's, you know, the way that the world works. He's only got 20 HP left. And admittedly, you know, that is a problem. But, I think we can manage to get through this. So I think that we're going to go ahead and Flame Barrier, which does annoy him very visibly. I think that we Combustion. And that way he takes 8 damage this turn. I don't want to Warcry, as it will hurt us more than it helps. Okay, so we're going to take 6 damage this turn. Hurts bad, but he's going to take another 4. Good. He's down to 12. We just need 2 strikes. 2 strikes. 1 uppercut, 1 bash into thing. There's a bash into thing. Fantastic. We're doing well. Okay. Now, Orichalcum. Very nice to have, just in case. Do I want anything else? Heavy Blade now is a very good card. Which way gives us the most choices? This way, so I'll continue to go this way just in case. And it's a shopkeep. Hey, you still have the ability to allow me to remove a card, yes? Could we remove... Let's see, I think we actually have, thanks to Metallicize and Flame Barrier, quite a few defense cards. Like, quite a lot of them, honestly. But I think we still remove 1 of the strikes. And that's literally all we can do. What are some of these things? Membership card? Interesting. Paper Frog would have been very nice. Oh, that would have been really cool too. Obviously, Apotheosis would have been the best card to have here. It would have been huge. And the fact that we haven't come across a single... goddamn. Smithing site makes me a bit sad. I will go ahead and smith here. And I think that it is still worth going for the free Rupture, as that'll make some of our turns very, very strong. Uppercut is also a very good hit here, since it allows us to get 2 weak and 2 vulnerable, which makes it more, you know, useful for more turns. We are going to have a second chance to smith, and considering that we're up against a dude of some description. We're up against Hexaghost. Never mind. We needed as much damage as fast as possible, which means that, yes, we're going for uppercut. End of story, really. Since the 2 weak and 2 vulnerable is huge. Okay, Hexaghost is scary as frick. That's terrifying. Oh, it's these jokers. This is a problem. Could we not be doing this right now? So, unfortunately, we are. Good instincts, inflame, defend. I think that goes without saying. Now, we've got a 15 damage super punch. We can block and kill this guy straight away. And that's pretty good. But then we take more damage. And the more damage you take, the sadder I'm going to be. But if we don't take this guy out, then we're just going to, like, you know, eat it too. So, yeah, you know what? We'll go for it. He's now dead. We're going to take, let's see, 18, 22, which means, yeah, we're going to take some damage. And by some, I mean 10. And that's bad. We're going to want to kill one of the sneaky gobbos next, I think. Okay, this is good. This is very good. We defend. We combust. And we can body slam either one of these jokers, and they'll die. And I think in this particular case, it's tempting to use an energy potion. Ooh. Do I do it, though? Do I do it, though? To block damage? It's so tempting. It's just not the right turn, I feel like. Okay, so one of them's dead. Combustion doesn't trigger the Mad Gremlin all that much, and we're going to take another 5. Feels bad. Okay. Is there a way that we can get a kill right now without having to worry about much? Well, you're dead. And, you're also dead. Never mind, we're good. Alright, so we've made it this far. We're up against the Hexaghost. Clothesline is another strong attack, and we could use it. It's not perfect. Especially because, we already have Uppercut. That kind of fills that same role, but better right now. So I think we skipped this time. It's the first time we've skipped as well. In this particular case, as much as I want to smith, it's just such a bad move. We need to be super aggro. So we're going to heal up for as much as we can, which in this case is not a lot, and we're going to go after Hexaghost. Hexaghost is a jackass, and it's a shame that we drew Flame Barrier right now. So we disarm, we inflame, we metallicize, we toss out the poison potion, and then, we sit here and we watch our next turn be very sad. The good news is that we're getting 9 armor per turn, which is nice. I just realized. I should have realized that much sooner. Would have been good to have a little bit more damage this turn, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and drink every potion we have, actually. Iron Wave, I think, makes sense. I think that gaining another 5 block here, plus the 3 we'll get there, will actually end up being more helpful than only getting 3, so we'll do that. Heavy Blade, smack him for 26, which isn't bad, and then a strike. Good stuff right there. Thank you, Inflame. So that's going to hurt a little bit. That's understood. That was the big attack for the first little while, and now we don't have to worry so much about the attacks. How do we want to do this? We're actually going to block all the damage just thanks to Orichalcum and everything else going on, so don't worry about it too much. We're going to put down a Rupture for later on, and we're going to end up taking 0 damage this turn, which is fine. Do we take a burn card into our pile? We do. That feels awful, particularly because we have a thin deck. We're about to take 4. Oh no, we combust. I think that makes sense. Warcry. Let's see what we draw. What do we want next turn? Honestly, I would rather have good instincts next turn. Let's bash him and keep that particular vulnerability up. Orichalcum plus combustion ends up doing some good work. We now have additional strength. We're at 5 additional strength, so that feels pretty good. He still hasn't hurt us more than the 1 burn that's in our deck, and we might be able to dodge it. We did not, but we do have more than enough block to deal with it. So, we're going to go ahead, strike him, and then we're just going to be really sad because we really could have avoided, you know, this problem, which is he gets to inflame and get armor and all that other stuff, and now I'm sitting here going, well, I wish I could have done that. Body Slam, currently dealing 6 damage. If we add another, ooh, okay, if we add another 10 onto that, it's 10. I think that we uppercut regardless here. Ooh, wait, hold on. That's 32 damage. Oh, shit, what do we do? What do we do? Okay, we're currently going to be able to block 9. That means that we're not taking the majority of that damage, which is nice. I want to keep him vulnerable if I can, but, like, this would be the turn to hit him for 48, I feel like. So we'll do that. Now, this is going to give me the ability to block 8 damage instead of whatever, and deal damage at the same time, which is kind of nice. Body Slam is only going to deal 6, because it's not upgraded yet. I think that it's worth the Iron Wave here, since it deals a little bit of extra damage. We still have 8 block, which isn't bad. We'll only take 2 as a result of all this. But, would have been nice to have an uppercut. Okay, so now this turn, we are really looking to put out... Oh, that's good. That feels good. Then we Body Slam for 19. Okay, he's getting close. Metallicize, Combustion. He hits us twice, which means he takes 8 damage for himself, which feels pretty great. Alright, we need to kill him this turn if we can. We cannot. Okay, Good Instincts. Might as well defend, and then strike him for, you know, everything we can. He takes an additional 4. Combustion, by the way, for a 1 energy investment, yeah, it's dealt us at least 5 damage. It's dealt him 20, so I'm totally okay with that, and it's given us a ton of strength. This combo, for the second time in a row, seems to be working. Limit Break. Seems good. Feed also seems really solid in the right situation, particularly because it's an exhaust card, but also because it's a strong attack that allows us to heal. I like that idea. Now, with that said, what do we have here? That's bad. That's not so good. This is... I think we go for Velvet Choker again. The additional energy means that we can play multiple of our big attacks a turn. Okay, so we're up against Hyper Beam Man. That makes me feel sad, because I kind of hate Hyper Beam Man. This area gives us the most choices, which is, like, largely negligible regardless. Okay, we Metallicize, we defend, we strike, and even if we feed, we only do 2 damage. It's not thrilling. Do I want to get cute with it, though, is my problem. Like, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm thinking, do I really want feed to stick around that long? And the answer is no. I don't really care that much. So we'll knock his plated armor down a little bit. And honestly, if feed had showed up later, maybe. But as it stands right now, I just need to do what I can against this guy. Let's go ahead and Warcry. That was good. That was very good. I think that we put Bash on the bottom for now. We defend. We Iron Wave. And then we Body Slam him for, like, a decent amount of damage. And then we don't take any damage whatsoever. Fantastic. Good job, Steve. I don't know why he's Steve. He's just, he looks like a Steve. Okay, so we disarm him. That reduces his strength a decent amount. Unfortunately, you can't help but realize that he's got a slight problem with, you know, being nice to us right now. 16 damage and a bad thing. Could you not? Oh, and it made us frail. Amazing. Look, you're actually a dick. I kinda hate you. Okay, so we Good Instincts for free. That, I think, goes without saying. Currently, we are able to Heavy Blade for 30. That seems particularly good. If we Uppercut, we weaken him, which is particularly better, I think, in this particular case. Can we kill him? We have lethal. Huge. Okay, should have thought about that. Fire Potion's nice. Whirlwind Plus. Holy crap. Yes, please. Like, we start off with 5 energy on our first turn. That's 8 damage. Like, that's 40 damage on the first turn. Unfortunately, we didn't draw it yet. Nope, not at all. How do we want to play this? We got 5 energy. Maybe we put feedback on top of our deck just for now. We defend. We combust. We rupture. And then we body slam for 5. It's not a lot, but it's a something. And we have additional strength, so maybe we can get feed to pop off next turn. Although I doubt it. We're also about to take 15 damage, which makes this game feel a little bit rude. Okay, so how do we deal this? This is currently dealing 17. It's not enough on its own. 24 plus 11. It's like literally 1 shy. I'm mad. It's gonna get a kill, though. Although we could kill him through other means. If we had done that first, we would have gotten a heal. And I feel like that was a mistake on my part now. I think we do it anyway, since it allows him to die regardless. And then we only take 4 from this Joker. Oh, wait, he was gonna die anyway! Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. Okay, look, don't worry about it. Inflame. Good Instincts. Iron Wave. Defend against whatever this nonsense is that he's doing right now. We're not going to take any damage. He's going to take another little bit from Combustion. We need to heal, my dude. This is getting a little silly. Okay, he's at 4. Oh, like, now you show up. You couldn't have showed up first, could ya? You weirdo. Got our 60 gold. Ancient potion. What a time to be alive. Twin strike is not bad. Honestly, especially with all the strength we're getting, I'll take it. What's this? Campfire, please? Not a campfire. In fact, it's a shop. Add one random colorless card to your hand, then exhaust. It's not terrible. Rupture, again, we don't need it. I think we need to remove a card more than anything else. And what would help us more to remove than another basic-ass strike? But honestly, I'm looking at all these defend cards, and I'm thinking, maybe not. No, and we got body slam. Like, strike is more important to get rid of. Just get rid of it. Do we have any other money left? We got 45. It's enough for an armaments. And if we ever get the chance to smith armaments, you know, it's not terrible. I'm not thrilled about it, but let's give it a shot. Armaments, I find, is oftentimes a trap, so let's go this way. Campfire? Nope, not a campfire. Man with an eye patch and devilish grit. I do not want jacks, apparently. I don't have the money for it, more likely. More accurate. Oh, what the hell. No, I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look. I'm not going to give the game the satisfaction. Holy shit, we get to rest. Or we get to smith. Oh, this feels stupid, but we're going to do it. Armaments, please. This is a dumb decision. We just need to bump into something other than an elite would have been nice. Okay, so this is a problem. We armaments, guaranteed. I think we inflame, guaranteed. Defend right now is a pretty sweet play. We strike, and honestly, I think we need to keep feed in reserve. We are going to avoid the damage this turn, but it was only just, and this guy only gets stronger as time goes on. We got 4 energy, huh? Well, we can block some. I suggest that we whirlwind for 11, because it's slightly more than the alternative. Oh, God. Well, here comes another 8 damage. We are not looking healthy right now. We need to make sure that feed lands frequently if we can manage it. Holy crap. We're not getting the defense that we need to survive these attacks. We bash, and then we body slam. We're not going to have the chance to make Rupture really work right now. We're going to take 3. It's not as bad as it could have been, but still, it's stabby book times. Like anything, please, my game. Okay, good. We have 4. He's about to hit us 4 times. If we disarm him, it's a lot less. If we flame barrier, suddenly we're taking even less. In fact, we're only taking 1 by the look of things. We war cry, twin strike. I think we put uppercut back on top. And in this particular case, we iron wave to make sure we don't take any damage whatsoever. Now, if we can deal him, somehow, 68 damage next turn, we are gonna, like, okay, a little bit less. Only 52 damage. Then we'll have an okay time. I think we have to weaken him, really. And now we're kind of up shit creek. If we hit him with this, he's down to 34. He's down to 20 flippin' 2. Are you kidding me? I am kind of mad. Well, we are not going to be able to kill him this turn. Just full stop. I'm a little upset because we had a very good chance at that. Okay, so we take 5. We're down to 15. If feed could show up right now, that would be dope as heck. Feed, please. No feed. Fine. Just kill him. So I'm disappointed. But we're still alive. So counter blessings. Trigger can be good if it's upgraded, which we have the ability to do so, but as it stands right now, our deck is already high in variance and all that stuff. I'm not thrilled with the idea of True Grit, is my problem. It's random exhaustion, and random exhaustion could get rid of cards I actually want. So, let's just, for now, pick it up anyway, because armaments might work with it. Oh dear God, what am I doing with my life? I hate you. What do you have? Armaments. You horrible monster. Alright, well, I've made a mistake on this daily somewhere. Champion belts. Oh, whenever I play a 1 vulnerable, I also apply 1 weak. That's actually very nice with bash. Please be a Healy thing. We can't actually take the book. I'm so mad. The book would have been great, but unfortunately we don't have the HP, and here is where we die. Alright, hold on. Warcry. Combustion. Don't make me laugh. I think we save Whirlwind for next turn. Good instincts. Metallicize. Combust. Now, do I want to feed? The answer is no. I would rather heal. Unfortunately, we don't have much of an option, do we? If I want to do as much damage as possible to be able to get a guaranteed kill on this guy next turn, we gotta feed him. Alright, so he's dead next turn. Whirlwind will do the trick. Unfortunately, now this guy is going to go nuts on us, and we will likely die as a result, especially because he's all strong and stuff, and I'd rather he wish he was not. How much energy do we need to kill this guy? A little bit more than that. Actually, with combustion, he's already dead if I toss a potion at him. So how about we do this instead? We flame barrier, get the armor that we need, then heavy blade him? It's okay. Heavy blade does 14. This is gonna do 16 damage. That's actually just stronger. We should just whirlwind. So whirlwind. All right. So one man's dead. You're about to attack us for nothing. We are hurting ourselves though in the process, and that does not make me feel like a happy boy at all. Okay, Mercury Hourglass helped a tiny bit, and okay, we're up shit creek without a paddle now, boys. We defend. We wild strike. And then we use True Grit and hope that we survive, which we will barely do. I'm going to be honest with you. If we live to see anything useful, I'll be impressed. We're down to 10. Holy shit. Like we just need to kill him. I am sorry. Upgrade. You're now free, which means that I've killed him by body slamming him, which makes me feel like a pro wrestler. Unfortunately, I'm not playing like one. Flex that is upgraded is good. It is worth our time. Please, campfire. My god, game, you actually are a shitmonger. We do as much damage as possible, which is whirlwind in this case. Hilariously, 8 times 5 happens to be 40, and that's actually a decent amount of damage. Alright, so that was that. That was fun. That was cool. Now we're confused. And knowing how our luck has been this entire run, I'm not looking forward to this. Maybe I should have. Metallicize. I think we Warcry for 1 and see what happens. Try to put good instincts back on top of the deck for whatever reason. And then Twin Strike him for as much as we possibly can. Orichalca plus Metallicize keeps us alive. In fact, that's 9 damage blocked every time, regardless of vulnerability or frail ability. Okay, now I would like to, like, actually survive. We are in wave. I think... Okay, which one does more? Good instincts, hilariously. Okay, True Grit has a 50-50 chance of, like, helping us or, like, seriously hurting us. So how about I just body slam him instead? Then True Grit guaranteed getting rid of a defend that no one wants. And then we don't take any damage. And we dealt damage instead. Very nice. Thank you. Now, could you, like, never do that again and also give me a bunch of free attacks? It sort of worked. Okay, so flex, then armaments, which doesn't really matter in this case all that much. Then uppercut, and it's still not enough. It's a bad, yeah. Okay, we are going to block all the damage, which is hilarious. We only have to deal 18 next turn, and that's honestly very doable. We will actually get through this having gained HP. Maybe. Inflame. Oh my god. Does this work? My god, we're able to feed! We gotta feed off. My friends, we have done it. We don't need any more of those cards. We are good with one of each. Campfire, please. Oh my lord, it's an elite. Okay, well, this is just bad. Warcry into Whirlwind, please. That is almost as good. What do I want next turn? Honestly, Flex next turn would be much better. Because if we can flex it to Whirlwind, that would be hot. So we're going to go ahead and Flame Barrier. Then we're going to go ahead and uppercut this guy here to make him as weak and as vulnerable as possible. Then we're going to defend for as much as we can. And then we're going to gain 0 extra armor. But they are all going to hurt themselves. And we're not going to take too much more damage, which is kind of nice. It's definitely a bonus. So this guy needs to die first, because he can just straight up stop you from attacking, and that means that we lose. Flex into Whirlwind. It's not Flex into Whirlwind, and I can't help but feel a little bit mad. Okay, so can we flex into a feed that kills? No, we cannot. Unless... Fire Potion. Feed. 100% worth. We Metallicize. And honestly, I think we do it. I think we Rupture. I think we Combust. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Ancient Potion here to avoid being weak next turn. We're going to gain 9 armor, which is something at least. We're still going to take a decent amount of damage. But, you know, it could be worse. We can survive this somehow. We're not going to survive the boss. I don't think we're making it much farther than that, honestly. But good instincts. Very nice. Then we will hit this guy. We can disarm this boy. Ooh, hold on. What's more important? We can do both. We can do both. He's now dead, and then you're disarmed, so you don't take any damage. So you're not going to deal me any more damage anymore. And the exhaust actually did the trick for us. So, yeah, that's right. Just hurt me, baby. Hurt me more. See if I care. 26. Can we do 26 this turn? Close to 26. Yeah, actually, that's exactly 26. He dies. I should have just done the math instead. Alright, so we got some stuff. Self-forming clay. Whenever you lose HP in combat, gain 3 block next turn. Potentially super sweet. Brutality works really well in our deck here. I think we take it. Please not combat. Please not combat. Please not combat. Please not fudge! It's actually really bad combat as well. Okay, so here's what we do. We Warcry first. And we are going to put Bash back on top of our deck, I think, in this particular case. We armaments to make everything free. We defend. It doesn't matter who we disarm at this point. It's actually all just kind of bad. So we'll try to disarm him. We have some armor, so I guess we'll just body slam this Joker. And then we'll call it a day. Now, this guy is giving us dazes, which aren't so bad. We actually should have gone after this guy, to be perfectly honest. However, next turn they're both going to attack, and if I can kill one, that'll be pretty hot. Unfortunately, we cannot. I think that we metallicize here. It's more important than defend, since Orichalcum will go off as a result, which is nice. Can we kill this guy for what we just did? The answer is no. And if we had done things properly, we could have maybe done something, but no dice. Can we get a kill? Yes. If we bash and then heavy blade, he... Oh, wait, no, if we heavy blade, he dies. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so metallicize. We rupture, because it's going to be more helpful anyway, and then we just heavy blade him, kill him. This guy hits us for 1, which is bad, naturally, but we do get 3 extra armor on our next turn, which is actually bad, because now Orichalcum doesn't go off. Crap. Whirlwind is going to deal 40 damage. It's not nearly enough. So what do we do instead? We cry. We cry deeply. We Iron Wave, I think, here. That makes sense to me. Now, how much damage is the most damage possible? Combust is maybe going to equal parts kill us as well as help us. So, you know what? Always combust. Stick by my own advice. Whirlwind here is the best bet in terms of energy usage to damage, so we're going to do it. Self-forming clay pops off for next turn. We're going to go ahead and get 2 more hits of self-forming clay, giving us a little bit more extra armor, which is maybe nice. Oh, my lord. Alright, is there any way to kill him this turn? There is not. We inflame. I think we flame barrier just so that way he deals some self-damage. And since we're never going to see feed again, if this fight goes well, we'll just use it. It's fine, honestly. We got a ton of strength now, kind of racking up very, very quickly here, so that's good. We would like to kill you next turn, please. We have the strength to do so. Let's make it happen. Oh, good lord. Flex, please. Then, uppercut? He's so close, but we have the strike to do it. He actually did go down. Oh my god, we're too close. Swift Potion, anything that heals, please. Ethereal. 2 does 18. Oh my lord. Gain 2 energy. We can't afford to pick up any of these, really. Carnage, potentially, because on a turn where we don't need it or can't use it, we'll just let it go and it's fine. It thins itself out, but it ends up being a dead draw most of the time anyway, and god, dear god, let me rest. Okay, so we're gonna die anyway, because there's no way to heal off this boss enough to be able to stop the fact that his Hyper Beam is gonna kill us. Which feels bad. I would like to just make that abundantly clear from the get-go. I think that we Iron Wave. We need to draw cards here to kind of just do something. Do we feed yet? The answer is no. I don't feel like using any of the rest of those cards, so don't even worry about it. Alright, so we dealt him some damage. He now has minions. Minions are bad, but minions mean potential feeding options, and they're going to steal from me this turn, aren't they? Okay, we're about to take 14. That's not so good. We will block 9 of it, which is nice. I'm gonna put my meme to the test here. Let's go. And we Whirlwind to deal as much damage as possible to all of them. We now take a little bit of damage. We've dealt them 4 each, which is not bad. He's going to steal Brutality. That's fine, honestly. And he's going to steal Good Instincts, which is not so fine. I would like to kill this guy as quickly as possible. We took a little bit of damage. We're going to gain 6 just for existing, which is exactly like having Orichalcum, really. And we're fine, obviously. This is okay. We flex, we inflame, we rupture, we uppercut this guy into the flipping ground as much as we possibly can. And then we kill off one of them, so we don't take any damage. We have Good Instincts for next turn, and then he just makes himself bigger, which is a problem. We're going to want to disarm him soon-ish if we can't do that anytime immediately, which we can, but it's unfortunately a thing that exhausts itself, and I mean, we don't exactly have the right situation to stop it right now. That feels bad. Warcry, please. What do we have? We got Body Slam. Cute idea. I think we save Disarm for next turn. We can already just Body Slam him, which gives us Brutality, which I will 100% use right now. Then I will... Oof, we're only going to gain 3. He's about to deal us 20. I think we need to bash him, though, to at least start to get rid of some of those things. And we just gain, like, a bunch of strength. We're about to become very strong, but we either have to damage race him, which is our only real option right now, or somehow survive his Hyper Beam turn, and I don't think that either of those are particularly strong options. Okay, Flex. That makes sense to me. Heavy Blade is going to deal a lot of damage. Carnage is going to deal a decent amount of damage. We end our turn. Alright, we have to kill him pretty much next turn, because next turn I think is his Hyper Beam turn. Or we get enough block that we don't care. But to get enough block to not care here would be impressive, to say the least. Okay, Armets. Makes sense. Good Instincts is it's like safe, it's free. Iron Wave is 7, 8, 8. I think we're still dead, but we're gonna get close to surviving. We're only gonna take 10. I am amazed. Alright, so Hyper Beam me, buddy. Just do it. Do it, baby. Oh, jeez. Okay, so... okay, so we have some block. We have some stuff going on here. Twin Strike deals 28. Strike. Can we get a Body Slam? We can get an uppercut in that does a decent amount of damage as well. I think we uppercut. Which gets rid of the last 2 of his things. Okay, that's good. Twin Strike, without a doubt. He's now down to 64. What does the most damage here? Honestly, we're not gonna... If feed goes off properly, we're not gonna see it again. Like, it's not gonna happen. So we aren't gonna heal off of it. We might as well use it and see what happens. So we're gonna make it, I think, to the next realm of to the next realm, and we did. Whirlwind, just do your work, please. Holy shit. So we don't heal between levels is the problem, and as of our very first, like, thing, we're likely to die. But before that happens, at least we get Impervious, and Impervious is baller. Do we have any healing things in here? Potions always draw... Oh, that could actually help us a great deal right now, especially if we draw the Potion of the Century, which would be, like, 3 regen potions in a row. Oh my god. Okay, so we're up against the Awakened one. He is a problem, particularly powers-wise, and guess what we have a ton of in our deck? Please... It's going to be combat to start off with, and it's not the hardest combat we could possibly have, but it's certainly not very good for us either. We defend, we Iron Wave. I think we need to... Oh, wait, no. We're blocking this turn already. We're good. We're good. I think that we Heavy Blade, and like I always say, always combust! It's a dumb move. I'm not going to lie to you right now. It's a terrible move. But, you know what? We'll have to deal. So burns are a problem. We're not going to get Orichalcum helping us out this turn. I think that we Warcry. I think that we put... This is a weird turn, but I think we put Whirlwind back on top of our deck for next turn. I think that we Rupture. I think that we Disarm him to make him a little bit weaker for a little bit longer. I think that we Defend, and I think that we Strike. And then this turn we don't take any additional damage. We have 1 additional strength to make Whirlwind a little bit stronger. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be enough to actually save us. I think we're going to die very soon. Ooh. Hold on a tick. You're already upgraded. We need to think about this for a second. So, 2 hits of Whirlwind does 18. 2 hits, that's not as much as Carnage. So Carnage can deal 19, and then we can deal an additional 18 on top of that. That's not 44 by any stretch of the imagination, in fact. I think we need to Impervious this turn. And then we Carnage because it's slightly better for us. And then we just Whirlwind because we can. Alright, nice work. We probably had lethal there and I was an idiot. 18, 19, 37 plus 4. No, it wasn't enough. It wasn't quite enough. Now the good news is we have enough now. We Flame Barrier, then Body Slam him and he dies. We even gained some HP there. Strength Potion, thank God. Clothesline for 3 weak. Feels okay. Also does 14 damage, not bad. It might be worth our time to go for a Heavy Blade here as well, just so we got another one. But we already have a lot of 2-cost attacks, and although Heavy Blade is amongst the strongest, certainly more so than Carnage, it's another card in the deck. We can't really afford to have too many of those. Lucky? We are lucky, indeed. Heal to full HP, lose 11 max HP. I mean, yes, overall that's actually quite good for us. We have recovered. Let's see if we can turn this recovery into something grand. Now, we can deal a ton of damage on our first turn. I think that's worth doing an Inflame first, and then doing it. Nicely done. End the turn. Now, what you got for us? We're already 2 strength into this nonsense, and you think that another minion's gonna save you? He's not attacking us this turn. Very good. I think that we flex. I think that we disarm him, because that's just kind of worth it. I think that we Carnage. Body Slam just for shits and giggles here. I think also just makes a degree of sense, because it also just does damage, so why not? And we'll continue on from there. Now, he's going to attack us this turn, I get the feeling. Please give me Flame Barrier. Oh, you beautiful bastards. Okay, so we're going to Flame Barrier. Like I've said this entire game so far, always combust, except for this time, where we don't want to combust. I think in this particular case, it's better to Impervious and just not die more than anything else. Just avoid taking as much damage as possible. We'll use Brutality here to make sure that we get some cards, even though we don't get the strength out of it. But we're not going to take damage this turn. We do still take burns in our hand, though. Oh, that feels bad. All right, so 751. Okay, we Metallicize. I think that goes without saying at this point. We need to kill him. That's not so hard, because we're going to Warcry. That gives us armaments. And I think that we're going to put a Defend Plus on top of our deck. We then armaments. We do not have combustion, so we do have to kill this guy. We might as well do so in such a way that is actually, like, legitimately hilarious. Because that was way too much damage to take from a minion. 28 damage from a minion? How dare you? Okay, watch this. So we uppercut this guy. Oh, wait, hold on. Feat doesn't work on minions, does it? Yeah, non-minion enemy. Okay, hold on. So we smack this guy with that nonsense. Then we hit him. He takes an additional 10. Does this deal 20? Not quite. But it could. Worth. 100% worth. Weak Potion here is great. Pummel works really well with our deck type, so we'll take Pummel. It's an excellent finisher for us. More so than having another Heavy Blade. It's nice to have a 1-cost that does as much as that does. Are we going to see Feat again? Likely. So I think that we Flex, we Defend, we Strike, we Body Slam for 9. Do we want to do anything else this round? I mean, we might as well drink a Swift Potion to see if there's anything else we can do for 2. We should have done that first, honestly. We Metallicize, and we should have defended earlier. Yeah, that's about that, honestly. So we're not going to get much out of our Body Slam that round. We should have done, like, a good 8 to 9 more damage. And now we're, like, super weak and super awful. That's 25. Like, could we not, though? So we're going to Warcry. That gives us Carnage. I'd rather not do Carnage this turn, to be perfectly honest with you. And I think we need to make you weak. We Inflame. We Iron Wave for, like, largely not much. And then we do our best to not take as much damage as possible here. We're going to take 12 regardless, because he's a jackass. Alright, he's about to deal a 6. We're going to be able to dodge the 6, guaranteed. So, armaments. I think that Brutality is worth it. I think that Carnage is worth it. And I think that Pummel, considering how long this fight should be going on, is going to be okay. But seeing as we're still weak, it might actually be a bad move. I'll let it go. As much as I want to, it's not the right time. He's also weak forever, so that's kind of nice as well. But he's going to just make himself stronger, and that makes me feel bad. We disarm him. I think that goes without saying. And I think that this turn, we need to bash him. Then whirlwind him for 1. And then just continue. Our weak finally wears off, which is kind of nice here. And his does not. And he's only slightly strong, which is kind of nice. We need to be we need to take it a little safe here. 12 damage. We can block 12 damage easily. Because we're gonna get 3 plus this is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Yeah, that's an acceptable amount of damage for us to take. So why don't we rupture, combust, defend, and then strike him for 8. It's not ideal, but it'll still do something, and our strength is going to start going up astronomically fast. So he's about to power himself up again. It's a problem. Armaments, though, works here very well. Then we do good instincts. Then we do iron wave. Body slam does 32 damage. Pummel does another 30 something. Yeah, we pummel this time. I think that goes without saying. I think we body slam. We're not going to see feed again if our fight goes according to plan. So we're going to go ahead and smack him as hard as we possibly can. Can we do 77 damage in 1 turn? I don't think that the answer is yes. But man, it would be funny if we could try. We've got flex. We've got twin strike for 30, which is certainly not bad. I think we want to use the good defend, then the other good defend, then true grit for the last little bit that we got here. We're not going to take any damage as a result, which is pretty sweet. We do not have flame barrier up, unfortunately. Out of all those defends, flame barrier was not one of them, and that would have been really hot right there. Okay, 34 damage is much more doable, and there it is. Perfect. All right, so we've dealt ourselves a decent amount of damage to get through these fights a little bit more easily, but I'll take it anyway. Okay, another inflame does not make me feel bad. An upgraded Iron Wave Plus, though, is just a straight-up good attack and just kind of always does what you want it to do. So we're going to go for that. We already have a lot of strength gain anyhow, so let's go left this time, I suppose. I don't know. It doesn't make any difference. Purple Sphere. Oh, offer things. Okay, so what's an attack in our deck that has not done very much? Carnage has not done us very much. Feed is not likely to be super good for the rest of the game, but at the same time, it has healed us, so I'll take it. Yeah, let's put in Carnage. We get healed. The flames erupts, growing significantly stronger. The spirits dance around you excitedly, filling you with a sense of warmth. Okay, well that was like actually very fortunate because that allows us to smith now, which is super good. Okay, so what do we want to smith? Rupture costing 1 is not super good. Being able to attack an additional time with pummel is super good. Brutality being innate is dementedly good. In fact, it is so good that we're going to immediately do that. Yes, this means that we're going to be losing HP at the start of every turn, but I still think that that's largely worth it. Because, you know, card draw is good. Oh, good. I'd rather not become cursed, honestly. Losing 10 HP. I think we can afford to lose the 10 HP because Madness can make our 2-cost cards cost nothing, which is stellar on occasion. This would be a turn for Whirlwind first round. Can't help but notice that we don't have Whirlwind first round. Okay, we Brutality. I think that goes without saying. We then Good Instincts, we then Inflame, we then Defend. Alright, so do we have enough block? The answer is heck to the no. Wow, that was just a bad turn. I'm a little annoyed, honestly, that we didn't get Whirlwind there. Whirlwind next turn, please. We are drawing, like, 6 cards. It's a decent chance. Not a strong chance, but a decent chance that we draw it. Well, decent chances sometimes, and other times not so much. Alright, so I think we toss the... Okay, hold on, think about this. Yeah, we toss the Defend on top, because even Iron Wave is strictly better. We want to hit a non-minion with this. So I think we Flame Barrier. I think we pummel this dude. I think that we Iron Wave this man. We now have enough block that we're going to block the majority of the damage we're about to take. I think. Okay, yep, and then this guy hits for a lot. Okay, that's all really bad. Like, geez, this has been brutal. These guys have not let up at all. So this guy's pretty much auto-dead. Ooh, is there anything else we wanted to do first? No, not really. I think that this is exactly the perfect turn for this. Perfect. Do we get the chance to draw another feed? Did we, like, let it go? We did let it go, but are we going to have the chance to draw it before this guy kills us or otherwise overwhelms us with minions? I don't think the answer is yes on that one, honestly. We Madness. I think at least once. That was the wrong person to madness. That was the right person to madness, and we'll just kill him. Perfect. Alright, so that worked out. That saved us some HP. A block potion's well worth it. Free Warcry is good. Exhume is potentially astounding. But it's only as astounding as a free Warcry, so why wouldn't I get the already upgraded card advantage? That seems good. Pen Nib, potentially huge. Being able to do double damage and such. How are we HP-wise? I'm gonna go ahead and risk it for the potential biscuit here. We could upgrade our Inflame, which would be very strong. Upgrading Metallicize is okay. Upgrading Flame Barrier is very good. Upgrading Body Slam, although maybe not necessary, is a nice change of pace. Upgrading True Grit means that we don't have to worry about True Grit being a problem anymore, ever. And that just makes me happy. Being able to select to get rid of the other cards is huge. Yeah, how about we do that? That actually seems like a very techie idea that I'm okay with. Now, if we could bump into a shop now that I've got 308 gold, that'd be pretty sweet. So what do we lose here? We can lose a Defend, Rupture, or Heavy Blade. I think we lose a Defend here, which is fine, honestly. Not perfect, but fine. This guy is a problem. We're gonna have to go ham. Brutality, Rupture, Warcry, anything good, please. Alright, we put Whirlwind on for next turn. Metallicize, defend, and we're out of cards to play this turn, and we don't take any damage. Nice. So here's the good news. We're about to start gaining strength, which is going to help speed up this fight a great deal. However, our first turn was a little sad. We Inflame, we Combust, we Good Instincts because we can, and then we Whirlwind for, 28, which is certainly not bad. End our turn, do a little bit of extra damage, gain a bunch of extra strength. So we're losing HP very quickly, but the good news is that despite... Oh, shit, I should have Ancient Potion that. Okay, Armaments. I think that we're going to Ancient Potion this. Negative downside coming up. We Flex. I think that goes without saying. We're already not going to take any damage, so we might as well go as ham as possible. In this case... Oh, what? 44? You're telling me I can do 44 damage? Why can't I keep you for next turn? I would love to do Uppercut, but there is nothing close to 44 damage. We've got to do this. And then another 24 damage on top of that is... Oh, sorry, 30 damage on top of that is way too good not to. Oh my god. What? Excuse me? I thought I drank a potion that did things. I'm a little mad. Alright, so in this particular case, True Grit has a target. I think in this case, we Bash, which weakens him as well. Let's Madness and see what we hit. Flame Barrier, very nice. I'll take it. Now, are we going to cycle around to feed again? The answer here is probably not. If we cycle around to feed again in a way that actually matters, it's not going to matter. Like, he's already at like 2 or 1 now. 1, yeah, we still have 312 HP to go. Someone save me. Holy crap. Okay, so Warcry. Put Pummel on top. Iron Wave Plus, no problems there. That's all good. I think we defend. I think we disarm. And I think we body slam him for 65, which feels pretty good, honestly. We're not going to take much damage this round, which is fine. I don't mind taking like 7. 7's fine. Next turn, probably using our block potion. Like, just maybe, possibly. It's just a thought. Holy shit, 33. Could you not, though? Okay, so Flame Barrier. It's free, so why not? Good Intentions, also free, so why not? Uppercut will deal damage and make him vulnerable at the same time. Twin Strike will deal a ton, and then Pummel kills him. Holy cow. That was getting a little scary. Gremlin Horn is potentially helpful in the very near future. We take enough damage that Blood for Blood is free. And I like free attacks. Oh, please. Do we have anything great here? Vajra's not bad. Mummified Hand. Oh, very good. Regal Pillow. Huge in this context. Huge if true. And it is huge. So let's grab it. With that said, we could still get Vajra. which is actually a huge amount of extra strength, which is nice. Do we want to remove any cards? Honestly, yeah, kinda, but enough so that we want to give up on an additional strength at the beginning of combat. Like, an additional strength at the beginning of combat could be the difference between enough damage to get a kill and like not enough damage to get a kill. So I'll take it. And then, do I want Infernal Blade? I mean, it's a random attack. It could be really good. It could be really bad. I don't think we say yes there. Second last. Not combat, please. It's combat of the worst kind. Okay, we do have Gremlin Horn to make things a little easier on us, though, so that's okay. Wolf Brutality. Okay, Madness is largely unnecessary, but we'll go for it anyway, and it hits Iron Wave, which is very nice. We'll then Iron Wave. We'll then Strike. And then we'll True Grit for Freeze. We still have 2 energy. Do we want a Swift Potion right now? No. Not quite yet. So we're going to take a little bit of damage here. But with Regal Pillow, we'll be able to rest before the final fight against our big scary friend, and that's okay by me. Okay, well, we get to feed. I want to do that first. So let's go. That also ends up being free for us, which is nice. Let's Warcry. Now, what do I want on top of my deck? Ooh. I got an idea. What happens if we put Uppercut on top of our deck? Then we Impervious. And then we Whirlwind. Not a bad way to do things. Then Warcry. And then just put Uppercut back on top of our deck, honestly. It's just 3 free damage. Alright, so we're about to take a decent amount, but that was a good way to kind of reduce the playing field a great deal. We're going to take 2. Now, how do we deal this? None of them are attacking this turn, which makes Flame Barrier an unfortunately bad thing to do. Honestly, we defend. We Uppercut this Rude Boy for 1, effectively, which doesn't turn into anything we can use. We Metallicize, and we Rupture because we can. We're gonna gain 1 extra strength. Who knows what could happen. We have a block potion to kind of make things easier, but I would, again, rather save that for a turn that matters a little bit more, and unfortunately we kind of blew ourselves up a little bit there, so that feels bad. We Armaments. And then I guess we just, like, Flex, and then Madness. And then, I mean, if we wanted to take the damage, sure, but I, like, don't think we need to. We'll just smack him and, like, live. Alright, so, Fire Potion. Not a regen potion. Makes me feel bad. Shrug It Off is stupidly good. Of course we pick that up. Now, Regal Pillow saves us here, because it gives us so much more HP. Like, that effectively makes our camp worth double, and we're up against the Awakened One. Alright, Awakened One. Is it just me, or is the perspective of this fight a little bit weird all of a sudden? Okay, so Awakened One's a problem. For a variety of different reasons. We need to kind of pick our powers. How do we want to do these powers? I think that we go Rupture. And maybe not Combust. I think that if we get the chance, we leave Combust alone. Brutality is too good not to, so we're going to do that. But then we're going to like play only one other thing. We're going to put Blood for Blood back on top for a second here. We don't need it. I do want to make you weak, but I do want to kill these guys first. So let's go hard on him. Strike him. Throw the bottle at his face, which gives us an extra energy. Aw, shit. Do we want to draw on this turn? This is not a desperate turn. I mean, actually, it kind of is now that I'm looking at all this nonsense that's on the field that's about to happen. How about we disarm? And then we plop our block potion? So next turn's Pendant. If we draw Whirlwind, wouldn't that be hot? No Whirlwind, and we already determined that Combust is not a thing that we want to do. It is free now, though. Jesus Christ, game. We can't afford to give him any more strength, though. Actually, no, wait. With the Disarm, we can. With the Disarm, we can. I'll risk it for the biscuit in this particular case, just because. We will strike, which dealt a decent amount of damage to him. And I guess we impervious this turn, huh? So combust here is really, really solid. And thanks to having 2 powers that hurt us, we are effectively getting Orichalcum without needing Orichalcum anymore. Okay, so armaments goes without saying. It's very nice. We War Cry, which will accidentally kill this guy pretty much. Metallicize, I could care less about, honestly. We don't need it. He's gonna die by accident, so like don't even worry about it. We Rupture, and that'll be our last power we play. We Defend, we Iron Wave, and then we Body Slam him in the face. And then we're out of cards for this turn, which gets a kill there, which gives us 1 additional energy, and hopefully puts us up to 5 for next turn. That'd be nice. Oof, it's a decent amount of damage. We need to kill him now. He's got 4 extra strength. We are not doing Metallicize. Please do remember that. And as much as I want to Inflame, maybe it's not a good time. Good Instincts. Shrug it off. Madness? For a free Flame Barrier? Yes, please. Now, do I want to use Pummel right now? Not particularly. We do have a bunch of other finishes in our deck. Between Blood for Blood and Heavy Blade, there's actually a great deal of ways for us to get kills, which is nice, you know? It's very good. But only dealing 36 damage with Pummel right now feels like a bit of a waste. We'll end our turn. And we'll just let our powers work for us. So he's going to hit us for 24. It hurts, but I'll deal fine. I'm okay with that. It's 40 damage. Holy shit, my dude. Okay. 13 is not going to be enough. Defend. Defend. Pummel. I guess we feed in this particular case just because, like, we need to deal damage. And then Whirlwind. And we end our turn. And we're still going to take 21, which is feeling really bad right now. We're really low. This guy hits so much harder than I ever remembered him doing. Okay, now we're in a fantastic situation. Watch this. We flex. We Flame Barrier to be able to get our armor up to like the peak levels it needs to be. We can hit him for 69, and then we can hit him for another additional 29, and then we can strike him for an additional 20. And we're almost at Pen Nib levels. Okay. If we can kill him and then play powers on the turn that he's like down and out for the count, that'd be pretty sweet. Oh, we're getting low. Uppercut here makes sense. He's a little weaker, which is nice. Can we kill him this turn? Yes, we can. So he's dead. This is where we inflame. And then we wait a turn, I suppose. Now, he's about to hit us for lethal. So either we get enough to block this turn immediately, or we lose. And honestly, we've had a really good run of it either way. But I don't think we lose, actually. We defend. We Iron Wave. We True Grit, targeting our strike. And then we Body Slam him for 50. And then we only take 5. Or a little, oh, okay, a little bit more than 5, 7. Are we going to kill him this turn? Because if we don't, I think we just straight up die. We flex. Okay, he's no longer vulnerable. Okay, Heavy Blade's doing a hot. Okay, we can do this. We uppercut. Now we Heavy Blade. And then we Blood for Blood for free. We did it. We actually beat the daily. That sucked. I'm not going to lie to you. The fact that you can't choose where you go makes dailies feel really kind of cheap. Alright, so we actually won the run, though. And for our first daily, I'll take a win, particularly when everything's super goddamn random. We got an overkill, boss is slain, we got a couple of elites here and there, we killed a bunch of different enemies. We barely survived. That Regal Pillow was literally enough HP to survive the whole way through. But that's a win. That's a win. Do we get to check dailies at all? Oh, wow. Donut. Jesus. Type fastest, best win streak, high score, global. Character history? Run history? Where are these dailies posted, my man? Okay, well, that just crashes the game. Yeah, so that just entirely crashed the game. Don't worry about it. It's fine. All I did was click on dailies twice, and then that bug happened. But for now, thank you for watching. Hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below. And if you want to see some more, subscribe for some more videos. But for now, thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed, because that was a satisfying win. I don't think I made too many misplays that time.